Saturday, first thing you said before, or one of the things you said before the scrimmage was, this is going to be who wants to go to Florida. And what do you think the response has been? Have you seen that? Because I know you asked them just now, or you guys know what you're getting into in Florida, and then you said, no, you guys don't, basically. What do you see?
Well, I mean, first of all, from the scrimmage, I mean, there's some guys that definitely made the trip. I mean, even on special teams, we had a walk-on safety, Vic Osborne, that showed up on special teams 3, 4, 5 times, and he probably wasn't going to make the trip, and now he is making the trip. But you're trying to create a game atmosphere. You're trying to create a game tempo. You just can't turn that on, and certainly in that environment, there's nothing that we can do here that's going to give them any feeling of what it's like to play in front of 100,000 people in the swamp. You know, so we've got to create that atmosphere as much as we can, and we've got to create a sense of urgency, and you know, that's the point that we're trying to get across.
How many can you take, or how many, have you decided how many you're taking to dress for the game?
Well, for a conference game, when you travel, you're allowed to bring 66. For a non-conference game, there's no limit. So we're limited by how many seats are on the plane.
Okay.
So, you know, we'll probably bring somewhere around mid-70s.
Mid-70s. And everybody that you bring will dress, or will you bring guys to maybe stand in street clothes?
Well, the only guys that we'd bring that would be in street clothes would be guys that were injured.
Injured.
So,
okay.
like, for instance, if Bartansky can't go, we certainly, as our senior captain, would bring him with us and let him get in street clothes.
Okay. And when you say the mid-70s, in your mind you have numbers at each position, like you're looking probably at all 5 running backs, 3 quarterbacks. Is that, am I right on that?
Yeah, I mean, we for our 66-man roster, we have you know, a certain allotment per position, and then we kind of save 2 or 3 spots for special teams guys.
Okay.
So at the end, you know, Coach Shire and I discuss who's going to fit most on the special teams depth chart. You know, for a game like Florida, or when we go on the road to Virginia Tech, you can expand it a little bit, and you also use it as a reward for guys that have really worked hard, and you try to bring every senior that's been in our program. So it's a little easier to put together this travel list than a conference game.
Right. And then, like you say, you got a surprise then with Osborne, and he just showed that he could get it done then, huh?
He did. It was 4 or 5 different reps that there was a guy on film that just stuck out of giving us not only exceptional effort, but executing exactly the techniques we'd been coaching. And when a guy like that sticks out over and over, he's telling us, hey, I want to make this trip, I want to get on that bus, I want to be in that plane. And if he keeps doing that, he's earned his spot.
And as a coach, that gets you excited? I mean, a guy who walks on.
Yeah, because that's buy-in right there. That's a guy that, you know, you're asking for maximum effort and guys to sell out. And on special teams, and sometimes he was on the look team. But his effort was just over and above, and those are the things that we're going to reward.
Okay. And what's the plan now till Florida, just in general? What would you like to get accomplished in practice?
Well, we have some things that we need to clean up just from the scrimmage, and we'll take the next 2 days doing that. And then Friday we'll start introducing the Florida game plan.
Okay.